Hey, it's Oscar from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And Tom from the Frontrunner Combo.
And Maya from the Frontrunner.
And you are listening to Run Special, our weekly running specialty podcast where just before we started recording, I felt like a grilled cheese sandwich. Which is funny because I cannot eat bread or cheese. So I can't really have a grilled cheese sandwich. My bad. If you haven't listened to us before, the whole idea of this is to keep you company for one of your long runs during the week. Although some of you I know watch it on YouTube on a Friday night, which is weird.
Yeah, strange.
But hey, you guys do you. To timestamp this, it's 2:00 on a Wednesday afternoon. And I feel like maybe Tom's peaking. I'm fucking stressed out. and Maya's, I don't know. How are you feeling, Maya?
Oh, I was in a mood for the first half of today.
I didn't hear a peep out of Maya all morning.
No, I just made eye contact with no one. Yeah, no, I spent 4 hours creating and entering a heap of Say Sky product and converting from US dollars to New Zealand dollars and adding GST and blah, blah, blah. And then things weren't going according to plan. And then, anyways, I had a coffee, had some food, sat down.
And now she can make eye contact, but only just.
Only for a few seconds, and then I have to look at my feet, which I like a lot.
Your feet, or your feet in general?
Open to interpretation.
I don't know which one I'm more excited about. You liking your own feet or you liking other people's?
Hey, my feet take me places. That's okay.
What kind of places?
We'll leave it at that.
So.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah, honestly, oh dear.
Can be one of them ones.
It might be one of them ones. I don't think we'll say anything inappropriate. But it's inappropriate is a funny word anyway. Appropriate.
Yeah.
I tell you what is appropriate is the fact that I'm training again properly, which is probably why I feel like shit.
Still doubling.
I'm still doubling. I'm doubling down and doubling up and doubling across and doubling sideways.
What would break you? What if you saw on your training program a double 90 minutes?
Yeah.
Would you just say, fuck it, I'm done?
No, I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd be miserable.
Double 90 minutes.
I've done it before.
Oh.
I've done it before. I've done lots of stuff.
Because we're at, an hour and...
Hour in the morning,
and
40 minutes in the afternoon. And I'm wondering if it's just a war of attrition / submitting that marathon training is just about rolling over and just
Whoa, okay, stop. you hit it until the rollover part, man.
And then also marathon training is just fucking boring.
Wouldn't know.
And I think that part of what we're doing right now is just getting me ready to honestly just be bored. Which is okay. I'm okay with it.
In a marathon, how long are you focused for? Realistically.
Oh.
When does it get to the point where you're just like
when you're racing?
Yeah.
Can
you be switched on the whole way or you just got to zone out?
Nah, you got to try and zone out. My best days are the ones like when Avery paced us for that reboot. I didn't think about anything until 33K.
Yeah, right.
And then, but if you're thinking about it 8K, you're fucked.
So this goes back to my theory of Queenstown about being dumb and just running.
100%.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Turn your brain off.
Yeah.
And
I think you still have
just go.
You for a marathon, you have to be running within yourself.
You have to have thought about how fast you're going to try and run and what it should feel like and what you should thinking about.
And
in
fairness, I had paid Avery to run at a certain pace.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
and he did honestly outrageous job. I think he was within 8 seconds of what we needed at 32K when he decided to call it quits. And I reckon he would have gone further if he hadn't missed the bottle.
I remember watching it on the stream and just like, is Avery just going to finish this whole thing? Because he looked like he was about to.
And until we got around that corner. So, I mean, you want to not think as much as you can, but marathon training is well, for me this time around, is just about being as strong as possible.
Do you listen to anything? Are you a headphones or no headphones
Other than
guy?
the 5 or 6 voices inside my own head, no, I don't listen to anything.
It's decreased remarkably from 37 to 5 or 6.
Well, I medicated the other 32.
I now take this.
Yeah. Or they've all just killed each other. Some might have walked off a cliff.
Fuck.
Some might have been pushed. You know. So no, it's been alright. It's just a lot of running twice a day every day for like 3 weeks or whatever it is. A lot of fucking washing. Like the washing is.
Oh, poor Katie.
How far you pushing?
Yeah. We're not genderizing here. I do my own washing.
Boy.
I do my good boy. Good boy. I do. I'm well on the leash. Anyway, she just double takes and looks at it, and I'm like, I got it, babe. I can do that. I know I can put the sports wash capsule in too.
I feel like washing's
I'm
the thing
capable.
that individuals should do. No,
Oh, well, I'm not. I
I don't want to put my sweaty, gross clothes and have someone else have to.
She's already
Look
got a
after
clean
that.
shitty nappy. She doesn't need to clean my shitty run shorts.
Surely that's you missing out on one of the top benefits of living at home.
I still have to do my own washing. Why does it don't get done?
No, well, and I mean, you know, whatever. It's just
The main benefit of being at home is definitely just dinner. Like, I mean, we still cook every now and then, but majority of the time it's
the best sausages I've ever had were the ones that Alan cooked on. Well, Tommy's in a mood. The best, the best, yeah, the
I'm
best,
the least in the mood out of people in the room. Okay, continue. Sorry.
yeah, the best
on the
sausages I
barbecue.
ever had were the ones that your dad cooked after we'd had a couple of beers.
Yeah, road relays.
I don't know why I can't remember, but I just remember the sausages just saving me.
It's probably probably those ones.
They were unreal. I don't know what they were. Maybe just shitty.
The night you may or may not have kissed my dad or mum.
No. Oh, where's this going? Yeah, no. I kissed Motley on the forehead and told him I loved him.
Yeah.
And then I stumbled into your kitchen and gave Fifi a hug and said, sorry, gave Thomas mum a hug and said, I really need a glass of water. May you please help me?
Just bowing down.
And then just leaned on the bench. So, you know, like we've all done some stuff we're not proud of. Thankfully, your dad fed me and your mum got me water. And then I cracked on.
Walked outside into a puff of smoke from some two notable athletes.
Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about
We
that.
don't
We
have
don't
to
have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about
mention.
that. That's what happened at band camp stays on band camp. That was a fun night.
That was a hectic night, actually.
It was crazy. So no, I'm okay. I'm enjoying being back in training. I'm really tired again, and my appetite is through the roof. I forgot what it was like to want food.
Always be hungry.
Yeah, like I think because I was kind of just doing 40 minutes a day, and that's kind of like I want to say like normal kind of exercise. You know, like it's not crazy. And then this last sort of week to 10 days, I just have noticed the volume of food that is required to not disappear off into the distance and
Sustain.
just sit at my desk staring into thin air before someone.
Yeah, I've witnessed it.
Well, as I am wearing the Town Curry t-shirt for those people that I'm watching on YouTube because the Warriors just signed Steph's brother Seth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which hopefully that'll help because as much as I love Buddy, he shot like 5 from 50. And we need
Fuck, that's bad.
yeah, we need some shot making because Steph's out at the moment and Jimmy took a fall. So anyway, how about you, bro? How's your knee?
Yeah, it's getting there, I would say. I know, I think I told you before, like, it feels pretty decent, but that's also now been like, it must be like 10 or 12 days since the race.
And you still don't know what's wrong with it. You just
Oh, we have an estimation.
It's reoccurring knee clap.
the thing from the beginning of the year.
No. Well, it's similar to that, but I think, Wayne kind of said I'm just like underdeveloped VMOs, so a lot of it load was just going through the front of the knee and like proximal hamstring. So it's just still pissed off, unfortunately, and my body's quite good at doing that. Inflamed bursts and just inflammation in general is not my strong suit. So just letting it settle. And I've kind of learned over the years that when you feel good and you feel like you're about to get back into stuff, you should probably give it like 2 more days. So I feel like I could run today. So I'm going to probably run Saturday.
Yeah. I think that's a really good coaching moment. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me it doesn't go I feel like I could run today.
I'm gonna go
so
sprint up a
I'm
mountain.
gonna run yesterday and the day before.
That's what I thought for many years, and kept getting injured. So yeah,
You said it earlier too when we were walking down outside. Like, if you've already had 10 days, you may as well have 12 days.
yeah.
And you got nothing to rush back for. So if you just know that it's going to be probably really good in 12 days, or you could prolong it another 6 days.
Yeah. Well, I also feel like when you, I don't know. I mean, just I get so bored. I get so bored being injured. Like, don't know what to do with myself, and you kind of let that take control. Like the whole boredom of like not doing something you're so used to doing. And when everything's starting to feel good again, it's like, okay, sweet, and just jump straight back into it. But that's kind of where it bites you in the ass again, normally, I find. So just going to give it a few more days, like do all the rehab stuff in the gym that I've got given. So, yeah, I don't know. It could be, it's arguably pretty stupid to go ride 600 Ks after a half marathon, but, you know.
It makes you did you guys see that guy who did a half Ironman every day for a month?
Yeah. See, this is the thing though, like
That's unreal. Like,
like my knee started hurting after day 2, and I was like, well, I can't really pull out now because I'm going to be sitting in a van for like 10 hours a day waiting for everyone to come through. And you can get through it. Like, you just get used to shutting your brain off with the pain if you know there's an end date to it. But I think when you have events coming up that you're trying to get ready for, that's more the overwhelming factor in your head. You're like, fuck, if I do this, it's going to hinder this and that. So it is like, your mind is a very powerful thing. Like, you can see how these people get through these massive events because that is their thing. You know, like they're doing it to an end point, and then they won't do anything for months. So it's like you can kind of just shut it all off. But yeah, it's frustrating as injuries are, but just gotta roll with the punches.
that's it.
Yeah. So I'm getting there slowly.
Maya, you've had week 1 with your new coach.
Yeah, well, what is it? Wednesday. So I've had 2 days.
Oh, okay. So you're transformed. We're off to the Olympic Games. No, you're transformed and we're off to the Olympic Games.
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
Yeah. I'm all the way
Do you
back.
feel alive this week? Because last week we were feeling pretty dead.
Yeah. When did we record last week? Thursday. I remember coming into work on Saturday. And you asked me how I was. Look how proud he is of this. He's like, oh, morning, how are you? I was like, good. And I'd had the best sleep I'd had in the last 2 weeks. And I wear my watch to bed, so it gives me my stats when I wake up in the morning. And my HRV had been really low for the last week, and then woke up on Saturday morning and it was high again. And I was like, oh my gosh, look at me go. This is awesome. And then came into work, said, yeah, I had the best sleep that I've had in the last couple of weeks, feeling good, blah, blah, blah. And he said, how many days is it since the half? And it was 13. So, yeah.
Quick man.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you promised me that my long run on Sunday was going to feel amazing. It didn't feel
Probably
amazing.
didn't.
Nah.
Or it would have felt good between 40 minutes and 70, and then shit either side of that.
Yeah. What did we even do?
Just ran to the hills though, so.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And to be fair, I haven't run a lot of hills full stop in the last 6 to 8 weeks compared to what I'm used to. So it's probably just not as much hill fitness as, anyway. But had my first big workout yesterday, which I was a bit scared of. But I pleasantly surprised myself. So, yeah.
Chuffed. Secretly chuffed.
Yeah.
Hit it out of the park. Home run.
Quietly feeling confident again that I can run fast and for longish, and
It doesn't disappear.
Yeah, but the mind is a powerful thing for both good and bad. So
It is funny how there was like almost that 2 weeks exactly. And you could like see it in you on the Saturday when you were kind of like just a bit brighter and, like you were pretty, wallowy for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You kind of wee bump on Friday, and then obviously had a whole bunch of other stuff going on too, right?
it's been a crazy 2 weeks for me because we moved house last week as well, and I was away the weekend before and the weekend before, so I've just been kind of feeling like I'm playing catch up with just sleep and when you're moving house and and like traveling around and stuff as well, it's very hard to replicate your normal eating patterns. And I think that got me more than I thought, because I was just eating random stuff at random times. Our fridge didn't work for about a week because we purchased one that didn't work. So we were trying to piece together meals that didn't require.
It's a good story, though. I don't know if this podcast is appropriate, but it's a good story.
What, the fridge story?
Yeah.
Well, it's not related to running at all.
Listening about shit.
But the point of asking that question was like your body doesn't know the different kinds of stress.
Yeah.
You're just piling stress on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, excuse me, I need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, restful-ish weekend. Good workout. I just feel alive again. So yeah.
That's good. And do you feel a little bit more, like obviously kind of change your coach can just bring a new perspective.
Yeah.
You kind of like maybe re-energize is not the right, maybe it is the right word, like just different stuff, maybe a bit more attached to what's going on again.
Yeah, it feels like a good, yeah. I think I'm re-motivated. Not that I wasn't motivated before, but it kind of feels like a bit of a new beginning and like okay, I've come this far with this coach to this point, but I need to now become a better version or a better athlete. And I've got a new coach to help me do that. And yeah, so.
I liked that you felt nervous about the workout. Because that's a good thing.
Change, yeah.
You're like, when I was looking at what I was going to be doing for the next 8 weeks, I'm like, I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's because you get comfortable doing what you're doing, or you get comfortable being comfortable
Yeah,
sometimes.
I think it's also when a coach knows you and you know you, like you're not having to prove anything to anyone to an extent. And still you get those big workouts where you're like, oh, this is going to hurt. But if it doesn't go great, they've seen all the other growth in the back of it. So they just go, oh, you didn't have a good day. That's okay. But if it's someone that's never worked with you before, you're like, this is my chance to show you that I'm worth your while and we're going to go places, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, which is typical when you change coaches, they give you stuff to kind of, even though they can see your training history, to kind of see where you're at. So it was one of those ones. And I felt like I wanted to put my best foot forward, as you would. And I felt like I did. But,
Are you guys quite compliant with what's written for you?
Flown didn't rush it.
He just rings you on a
He
Sunday.
just calls you on a Sunday night. How are you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, we'll do this, and this, and then that. Like, I generally, from Cologne, I don't know, it's different because, shit, it must have been with him for like 3 years now or something. And originally, when it started, we'd get programs and stuff. He's very old school, just writes it down on a piece of paper and emails it to us, and then we write it in our book and go from there. But now it's even less like structured than that. It's kind of, we've found what seems to work and just follow suit, and then change workouts and keep those things interesting. And I think because I only work out once a week running wise, and then cycling and stuff, just follow suit kind of thing. I don't really need I've never used Training Peaks in my life, or never had a coach with Training Peaks and that stuff. So it's very lax, but he's always been like that. And he's the same with everyone. I think there are certain characters in the group that need a little bit more attention and monitoring, I guess, because they get a bit carried away and wanting to do stuff. But I've kind of figured out what works, and it's my own stupid fault for doing a bike race that was not on his plan. So,
Isn't that funny though when you do something just outside the lines?
oh yeah.
And it almost always ends up in not working.
I mean, I'm dumb because I knew it was like,
Yeah, you know it.
I just really wanted to do it, and
Yeah, which is fine too.
and guy's dad had paid for it all, and he was fizzing for it, and I was like, fuck, can't really not do it now.
It's good to
There was always a very high risk that something like that was gonna. I mean, to be fair, it's probably like a higher risk that it crash or whatever. Then so I was lucky in that sense, but yeah, it's definitely not a sport I'm too used to, and throwing it in after.
No, sometimes you just gotta live some life. Sometimes you gotta live some life. Some people were living some life last month in November with our spring grind.
Oh yeah, you
Holy
finished that up last
moly,
night.
Yeah.
We finished that up last night. That was a heap of fun. I had a shit day yesterday. Today was a shit day. I'm happy to admit that. I don't have many shitters. Yesterday was a shitter.
You were quiet yesterday, which is never a good
Yeah,
sign.
and yeah, I was a little quiet and I was doing a lot of thinking and lots of stuff for lots of different reasons. But yesterday I even got home last night after we finished the thing and I was like, fuck, I haven't had a day like that in a long time. Where it was like, man, I feel a bit weighted. But that's okay. So the cool thing about last night having a kind of wrap up run club party is you got like 80 of the best people, you know, and if you do have a bit of a shitty day or whatever, or a good day, we were just having fun.
Yeah.
And so that was nice. And we booked out ASICS basically paid for the whole kit and caboodle. We booked out the Milton Street substation, which is a really cool old building, just about 500 meters up from the shop here in Christchurch, and decked it with all the Tokyo colours. I don't know if you guys saw the photos that I put up last night. It's all purple and LED lights and shoes and did you see it?
We can steal
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, well, maybe. And we had about 80 people. Hamish had Mega Blast, Sonic Blast, and Super Blast.
Yeah.
For people to try in a half an hour run. I don't know many opportunities you get to run in a $420 pair of shoes.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And so the guys went out and did about a 30-minute run along the Heathcote River and came back. And then we had the pop-up food truck doing tacos.
Ooh.
So there was chicken or pork or like a chickpea vegetarian option. And so everyone got tacos, and then we funneled in and did a bit of prize giving. I walked smack bang into the corner of the stage. And that's my knee, yeah. And I was so fucked off with myself. Like, it was just a day where I probably should have just gone home. And just
Everything comes crumbling down.
yeah, I was just like the whole this is coming apart at the seams, and it was fun. In the end, it was fun. But yeah, I just like whacked my knee. We had a little bit of a whoopsie with some of the clothing. When we exported the orders out of Shopify, because it was people could buy two, it only showed the first garment. And so when we sent the report to Hamish to get the clothing to get printed, unfortunately, yeah, that's where we found the error. We thought maybe there was a box sitting in Jockey's car, but no, and we just made a bit of a whoopsie. So there's a couple of things like that just didn't work out. But we will learn, and next year we might get a bit of a hand with some people from Run Club to try and deliver it slightly better rather than us rushing around doing everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit of a prize giving and some phenomenal. So Jace, who has been a customer of ours for a long time, him and his wife Michelle, Jason ran an absolutely bonkers 640 kilometers in the month of November. He went ham. He went whole Thanksgiving ham. That thing is glazed and on the spit and whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, that came out of my mouth. I'm gonna walk that back. I might edit that out later.
Glazed it on the spit. That's horrible.
It would have been fine if you hadn't laughed. Maya's checked out. She's like, I'm not part of this.
How far did he run?
650 kilometers. You do some quick math. So he took out what we called the hardest grinder.
21 Ks a day.
Yeah.
22 Ks if we
22
round.
Ks a day, yeah. So it's
It's a
like,
half marathon every day.
yeah. It's pretty good.
Was he doubling? Surely he was doubling.
Yeah, there was some big runs and some doubles and sort of like an hour in the morning and maybe 7 to 8 K out in the evening. He went well. I also made Pip say the names of the prizes, so she really struggled to get the hardest grinder out in front of 80 people in a room.
Oh, that's mean.
Stitched her up.
Yeah, Pip's done a great job this season because it's her first kind of like lead role thing, and so she helped me with Run Club. And then Natalie from Auckland, she ran 570 kilometers, so she wasn't that far behind. In terms of the sort of the women's. And then for the vert, Tony Sharp, who I hadn't met before, really nice chat. We got to meet last night. He ran nearly like 12,500 kilometers, so like 1.5 Everests, all up and down the Port Hills.
No.
That's a lot of like.
When you have to be in the hills every day to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Did you? Yeah. Okay.
pretty much. Like that's a lot of.
That's a lot of it.
It's also a lot of down. Like
Unless he used the chairlift.
I was just going to say that.
that'd be unbelievable commitment. Do you find when you sit on the chair, though, your Achilles gets a bit stiff? when I've taken it down a couple of times. I like
You
look
get
out
to the
of there.
bottom, your legs are like jello.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I can't do it.
I've actually never taken the chairlift.
I see. Good. Run downhill. Get some eccentric loading. It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah. I'll take the chair.
And then our Sarah Coxon, who is Sam's partner, ran 9,000 kilometers to take out the women's.
9,000.
Sorry, 9,000 meters.
Whoa. 9,000 Ks. That's
So yeah, I mean it's a great community thing. We obviously had some longest grinding, which is average, and then there was one other I can't think I told me because I'm doing too many things at once. But yeah, it was a really nice party. I would say the most efficient pack down I've ever been a part of.
Pack down.
Indy and I were in the car ready to go home at 10 to 8. Huh. Efficient.
That's good.
So if anyone's looking for a great venue, Milton Street Substation, I would highly recommend. 21st weddings, whatever. We might go back and use it
One
again.
of those is long gone and the other one is far away, but sure.
No, so that was we will do another one. We'll do our autumn grind in May. March, April. May. Yep, May. May. So we'll do that again post Christchurch Marathon. Event recaps. What do we got?
Well, we had the Aussie World Cross Trials, which were quite interesting. Cam Myers, Mr. 1500 man, taking out the 10K national champs. He just ran over the top of Seth O'Donnell in the last 400 meters or something.
Should I love Seth's social media?
He's hilarious.
Mate, he's a weapon.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I want to be him without the hair.
Oh.
It's not for me,
That's a serious mullet.
but it's unreal.
It is
Yeah, no,
serious
he
mullet.
is. He's because he's physio, right? Like full time physio. So,
Yeah. He's come a long way. Literally 2 years ago, maybe, he was not breaking 14 minutes.
Yeah, so what are we doing wrong? No, I'm joking. He's just better.
I know.
He's just better.
Why does Australia have a separate cross-country trials? Not just
Yeah,
use
it's
their
random.
nationals?
I don't know. Because they have their nationals close to our nationals, right?
Like 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
Con went, didn't he?
Yeah. So I think I don't know if they do it separately just for people to try qualify for the event, or maybe their nationals are that big that it's just legit. I don't know, but it is interesting, and they always do it in Stromlo as well, in Canberra, which is like a purpose-built cross-country course, just running on golf green turf. It's insane. There is the odd kangaroo attack as well.
Really?
Yeah, we had what was it, secondary school's cross thing, where you go over there and race the Aussies, and first lap of our race, we're running down the side of the hill, and this I don't know if you call it a herd of kangaroos or whatever, just bounce across the thing and just clean someone out. I was just behind it. I was like, holy fuck. I didn't know they were that aggressive. They fully just piss bowled across the course and took people out. So that is a hazard. But it's a super fun course. Reasonably hilly, but immaculate underfoot. And they have a bunch of purpose-built trails for gravel racing on bikes and stuff in the whole area. Yeah, it's sick. But yeah, they do it there every year. Cam won, Seth second, and then Morgan McDonald, who isn't with OAC anymore. We didn't talk about that actually.
Oh, where's he going?
So he's parted ways with OAC, which is Geordie and stuff's group. And he's still signed with On. I don't know that he's announced a coach yet, but decided he wanted to take a spot in Tallahassee and got the top 3. I don't know how they're doing it because they gave automatic slots to the top 3, but they can take up to 6. So I don't know if they're going to just file down to 6th, or whether people are going to put names forward with qualifying times like we kind of get with overseas people and whatnot. And then Leanne Pompiani, I believe that's how it's pronounced.
I think you've done quite well there.
Yeah, took out the women's race, and she's on fire this year and last year, to be fair. I think she's made every team available. I don't know who was second or third. I didn't catch that. So Sorry about that. And well, Maya is the Godzone
I'm not a Godzone expert, don't
person
say.
today. But yeah, it's forever changing apparently. So I don't
Yeah.
know, would you like to talk about that?
Yeah. Holy shit, those people are crazy. Can we just start with that?
So should we explain what Godzone is for people that don't know? Because I'm a novice and don't like I know
Yeah.
it's a few days and
A few days.
They've been going for so it's the biggest multi-sport it's adventure racing technically, but there's a lot of crossover in New Zealand, essentially our national champs without being called that, and it's a teams event, so everyone's in teams of 4, and typically they go 3 men and 1 woman, which is just how they do it in adventure racing. But there are some teams that are even gendered, including the team that's leading, which is impressive to be winning a race like that with an even male-female split. And it's a mix of trekking, mountain biking, canoeing / kayaking. And I think there's other bits and bobs in there too. Sometimes they have like random, like you have to do archery and bits and bobs like that in adventure racing. I'm not sure that that's the case in Godzone, but yeah, many stages, many hours. And it's not dictated, like there's no set end of the day, stop, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, keep going. You pick when you sleep and if you sleep. So these guys just get by with very, very little sleep and just keep going and going. And
so where do they start and finish?
oh,
Is there like a?
I think it finishes in Picton. I believe
Okay.
it started there as well. But the map is very like figure 80, so they cross through different checkpoints at different times, and there's cutoffs within each stage.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think from what I could see, actually, let me bring up my thing. There's not going to be many finishes at all for
Really?
the pure, because there's a supported race, and then I guess the big one is the unsupported race, and there's barely any teams left. That's just how hard it is, and the weather's really packed in as well. So will be interesting.
Yeah, there's lots of things they kind of compete against, obviously each other, and then the terrain, the course, the length of time they're awake for, and then just simple things like trench foot or hypothermia or.
So it's point to point racing, right? There's no set out course that you have to follow.
No, it's like almost like 10-day long orienteering, I guess, in a way. Like you're finding the next thing and you have to navigate and then, but there's like how you can get there, whether it's hiking or biking or kayaking or I remember one year Dougal had to learn to rollerblade.
Yeah.
Because there was a rollerblading section, or they might do abseiling off a cliff.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
And it's like all this.
So it changes from year to year.
Yeah.
And
it's not a set place like they've done them in Fjordland.
Do we know what's made it so much harder than previous years?
Well, it's a lot of.
It's just long, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made it longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they were thinking 7 to 10 days.
Yeah.
But in the past, the top teams, like you've written down here, with Chris Vaughan and with Nathan when he was racing and stuff, they might be able to do, in theory, a 7-day course in 5 days.
Yeah.
Because they could do it no sleep 5 days.
Yeah, right.
Or a quick nap. Sometimes they have, like you had in your cycle race, they have sort of like neutral zones where you have to have a break. If you get to the river and it's dark, you're not allowed on the river or like safety stuff. So
I think they've neutralised one of the checkpoints. It may have been unneutralised, but the weather's really bad. So they, if like it's too dangerous, they do stop you and
and then you just start, the time allocation and things, so it comes off your total time. But it's sort of, it's having lived with Dougal and witnessed them coming back from China or Brazil or like those, because it's a massive global sport. We just, I mean, we know about it because we're in it, but it's not like a huge sport.
Yeah, but we are one of, if not the best in the world.
I think we are the best in the world. Yeah, we are. And that's because we're so, the outdoors is great. And I think, was it Braden and Nathan were sharing that thing because they were going to take away something in schools for like outdoor education.
All right.
And they're like, nah,
we need this.
This is what makes New Zealand special, is like most of us at some point in our lives have picked up a compass and figured it out, or we could, if we got lost in the bush, we could find our way to a river that's flowing downstream. We know running water, make a camp.
It is very Kiwi-esque.
Yeah, like survival, because we're so close to that stuff. So honestly, it's a fucking cook sport.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. And I mean, it's entertaining. I worry slightly about what happens to them when they get old, but like in terms of their longevity or health. Or 5 days of being awake is not good.
Nah.
That's torture in previous years gone by. And
So we've got 13 days for every mile run. How long are they taking to recover?
Yeah, no.
Days awake.
Oh,
Well, again, and I
Tenfold.
I don't think I'm oversharing, but like Dougal would come back with cold sores and like skin missing and like the sunburn and like trench foot, basically like rotting skin, massive blisters and
Yummy.
you think like some might be pack rafting for 14 hours, and so there's no like skins come off your hand or your back from sitting down and the rocking motion in the river, or you've fallen out and everything's wet and like it's pretty
War of attrition.
It really is, and I mean it's pretty cool that the human mind
can do that.
can get you to want to do that,
but also wild that the human mind is like, yes, this is a good idea, let's do it. Like it's completely
It's a lot of
against,
mind
surely,
games.
our survival instincts to be doing stuff like that. Like, why?
yeah.
What's-
I mean,
yeah.
type 2 is it? Do they call it type 2 fun?
Yeah, or like at that point, is it type 3, 4, 5? I don't know if there are more than that. But
Isn't it funny how crazy we've got like people doing 4 days of Fortnite?
These guys are 4 days in the bush.
And the guys doing 8 days. The polarity of that, the disparity of that, pretty crazy. But and we've got some amazing young kids.
yeah, holy moly. I don't know. I didn't follow it as closely last year, so I don't know whether these teams have all just come out of the woodwork or whether some of them have been definitely existing in the New Zealand adventure racing space, but probably not Godzone up until this year. But there's like 3 teams that I know of, at least, who are all between the ages of kind of 17 and 22. And up until, I think, last night, maybe, there was a team called Fair Youth in the pure unsupported long course that was made up of 22-year-olds. And they led for the first sort of 3 or 4 days. Then they made a navigational error and they were down to second. But they're competing against, Chris Vaughan, Sophie Hart, couple of like Simone Mayer and Sam Clark, who are all like multiple world champions in the sport, have won Godzone. Like I think Chris has been in the winning Godzone team for 10 of the 11 years that it's existed as an event.
Listening to his peers talk about him is next level.
Yeah.
Like his ability to read just read maps, but the terrain, make judgment calls under fatigue, know where to go.
Yeah.
It was like
people-
Simone, right, as well, when we were talking to
Dougal. Yeah. I was talking to Simon and Glenn from Mountain Adventure yesterday, and they are up there at the moment because they sponsor some teams.
Yeah.
And with a variety of their products, and he was saying that one of the checkpoints they knew it was hard because some of those big names came through looking pretty miserable. Like they'll get it done, but he was like, some of those big top, real hardy. Simone's one of these. She didn't look great. She didn't like she was having fun. But
Yeah. Is she more in the coast space though, as opposed to like proper adventure racing,
I mean,
or-
I don't fully understand it, but having kind of been like we lived in Wanaka, she was there.
yeah.
Braden do whatever.
I think she's based.
Sam Clark,
Okay,
she's still there. A lot of them would run or do these types of adventure races around the world because they were good money.
Yeah.
And so they would do like the Brazil, the China, Japan, Europe, and they might do 2 or 3 a year. And if they were in good teams, they'd all walk away with sort of $15,000, $16,000 a time.
Yeah.
And then that would be the thing that funded them to then be an athlete for their life, but then also have a go at coast or those other activities. So she's like they're well trained, practiced at it. But she's probably more geared towards the day with the intensity, being the Energizer bunny that she is. But we should have a yarn with her. We should get her on. She's fucking good value. She's good value. She's if you can nail her to the chair for an hour. Just sit there. And then in almost complete difference, I'm off to Nelson in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be today when we publish this. So I would have left already.
Yeah.
So work that out. Time travel, flat Earth, space time.
Oh, no.
Still convinced pigeons are Russian spies. Yeah.
Time is a social construct anyway, right?
Well, we've made it up.
Exactly.
Literally made it up.
Yeah.
Although I would say that 4:45 this morning was not fun. I was unhappy that made up time.
What did Obi make up that time?
No, I just woke up and I was like, okay, I guess I'm awake. I know, I was fucked off.
That's rather early.
I know, and I've been reading this book where it says if that happens, get up and like
do something.
kind of walk around and then go back to bed. And I did, so I was like, got a glass of water and like walked in, did some stuff for 10 minutes and then went back to bed and managed to fall asleep for another 40 minutes. But I was like, God damn it. Anyway, that was sidetracked. So yeah, we're off to the spectacle tomorrow, which is in Nelson. I mean, they've done a good job of, you know, there's a mile and a 5K on the road, a 10K on the road and the trail, a 22K on the trail, a 50K, a 100K, and a 100 miler, all happening in and around Nelson City, like in Trafalgar Street there. That's phenomenal, just logistical fuckery. I mean, I can hardly drive to work in the morning, let alone have however many 2,000 odd people doing 6 different distances.
Yeah.
The weekend set up really cool. So there's races kind of from Saturday early doors to Friday night actually, which is when the B 100K and the 100 miler start on Friday night, and then they go through. Sammy's running the 100K. He starts at 3 a.m. Saturday morning, I think, and then
when you say B 100K.
Oh, so they've split them into estimated
Really?
finishing times. Yeah, and so for some people, 100K might take you, I don't know, a day, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I could never imagine wanting to do that to myself. But so if they're going to be a little bit slower, they must start them with the 100 milers.
Yeah.
And then the people who can probably do 100K in, I don't know, like 12 hours or something like that, they start at 3 a.m. On Saturday morning, which is actually criminal. I think I don't know. I'm going to have to drop Sam at the start line, I guess. And then the shorter races on the Saturday night. And then the Black Seeds.
Oh,
Bit of a concert. Yeah.
Are they?
8 p.m. in Trafalgar Square. They've got the Black Seeds.
Oh, good.
We will also have an activation with Puma on the Friday and the Saturday in the hotel, which I should remember the name of, but I can't. And we'll have stuff there for people to try and some fast hours to go fast and on the treadmill. And so, yeah.
Fast on the treadmill.
I'm running 5K, which is weird.
How do you feel about that, Oscar?
Mate, honestly,
Just scared shitless.
I'm just... I'm not breaking 15 minutes. I'm not.
You'll break 15.
I don't think so. There's
The
28
classic sandbag.
Yeah.
There's 28 corners.
What?
A lap is 712 meters.
Oh. Well, that'd be fun.
Oof.
Like, is it just a square?
Yeah, or rectangle.
Yeah.
My problem is it's clockwise. So it's my bad ankle. So I'm going to have to run real wide of the corners. Yeah.
When did we do that? We were turning the other way.
At Cambridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
shit house.
no good.
Eh?
Yeah.
Just not used to turning right.
Now, the cool thing is the rectangle is in that sort of main area with all the bars and stuff. So it's almost like our version of the Oxford Terrace, like along the Avon.
Yeah.
And so every lap you run basically in front of
They need to bring that back.
They do, man.
Do you remember we had that mile there?
Yes, and
Like everyone showed up.
Well, we were trying to organise it so we had the bike race beforehand, and so you have what do you call that?
The crit.
Yeah,
Criterium.
yeah. You have the criterium race, and then you do a mile or a K.
They used to do criterium champs like in town, and it was unreal to watch because it would go. Oh, what's that big building with all the glass like on the outside?
Oh, the
Meridian, maybe.
Anyway,
it's like down near Lane Neve.
Yeah.
Bomb it down. I'm bad with streets. Casual. Yeah, and then right hander.
On the tram tracks.
Well, yeah, that was the issue because these guys just ripping around the corner on skinny ass wheels. You had to go across the tram tracks, but it was unreal to watch because the crit is basically just like you race for. I think you race for this. It changes. You race for a certain amount of laps or a certain time, and there's like 2 laps to go, and it's just all out. But every year, someone decked it on one of those corners, and you just see them come flying around like bam, straight into the side barriers, and it was epic though because so many people came out. They did it like perfectly, like 4 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon, so there was already people like kind of mingling around town, and it got massive crowds. But yeah, for some reason they've changed it to all over the show. But rumor has it is coming back, maybe next year or the year after. And I think putting it back in town. So that would be pretty epic if they do. But yeah, they should tee it up with like
with a mile or a 1K.
road mile national champs or something.
that'd be
Because
unreal.
I'm pretty sure a crit course is a K lap. So you could do a K lap and then you could just cut down one other street to make it a mile.
Wait, how far do they ride?
Like 60K, 50K. Yeah.
Around a 1K lap.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Fuck that. But it's also epic to watch. You just see them come around like so many times. It changes. It's not. They're not always 1K laps.
Yeah.
It's just that course specifically was a K lap. But it's real funny and interesting watching those races because you get these guys that will go off the front and then they'll try to lap back round onto the back car. So they're already a lap up going into the last two laps. And sometimes people get away, but it's fucking hard to get away from a whole group like that and sneak your way back onto the peloton. But yeah, no, that was epic. So they should really tear that up because that would be a fun weekend of racing.
Yeah. Kat's running 10K. Ben's running 5K. Sam's running 100K. Anna's decided she's not running. She's having a week off. She's a bit burnt out. I think we're all pretty tired. I mean, it's the end of the year. We kind of pile things on individually and collectively. Like we kind of, so.
I'm full of energy, mate.
It's because you haven't been able to fuck all for 10 days. You're ADD today. You can't sit still.
It's just like creaking. It's really annoying me.
Yeah. I don't think it'll show up on the microphones, but hey, if it is creaking, I apologize. I'm not going to fix it. No, so that'll be good, and I'm looking forward to seeing if I'm going to shakeout run on Thursday night, which if you listen to this as soon as it comes out, you might know. But anyway, it's a 6:30 on outside the Nelson Cathedral. There's some steps there. We're going to meet there, and there's some Puma caps and backpacks to give away, and some Puma shoes to demo.
Yep.
So I'll be there with Sam and Anna and Kat. Just doing what we do, just hanging out. Yeah, I'll see if I'll make it to Saturday live.
And there is another event that weekend that some people aren't too happy about it being on the same weekend.
Yeah.
That is National Secondary Schools. Arguably the highlight of any school person in New Zealand's track and field career.
I never went to one.
I was just going to ask you, did you go to one? No.
No, well, because it was always the same weekend as Touch Nationals.
Yes, it is. Yeah, true.
And
yeah,
I couldn't let the fellas down.
Yeah, so they.
I know that's surprising me, but I know. But I used to be pretty quick. I taught Richie Moanga everything he knows about a step back. Yeah, it's not true. He was so good.
He's been good for years.
We made moves up for him. It was almost like give it to Rich and get the fuck out the way. Take your defender with you.
Yeah.
No, he was about 4 years younger than me, but he was already phenomenal.
Wait, so did you play with him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah. No, so we had, and I don't
against SJ as well.
Yeah, SJ cooked me. But to be fair, I was year 9.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and I was playing my first season with the senior men's, and then we moved to mixed, and because we're at Stack, so we played mixed, and our team, we finished second at nationals, and when I was year 12 and third in year 13, but our year 12, when I was in year 12, and our job, my job, was to run them into the ground with basically what you call yardage. So yardage is just straight like it's a 3-man game, and it's just straight up the guts. You just wear them down and wear them down and wear them down. And if you scooped and went through, you obviously did your thing, but it was just literally and we'd just do 5 sets and get out. And then like Richie and Josh Leota, Talusa Vianu, who went to play for Tonga, like they would all just come in and just jam, and they'd score like 4 or 5 tries in the same amount of sets, and they'd come out, and then we'd just run and run and run and run, and so it was pretty cool.
Touch was hella fun.
Oh, it was and we had some of the girls we had in our team. We had one just quite little. Sam could catch anything. So if you were just fucked on 5 and you just had nothing going, you just bang off the right foot and then just whoomp, and she'd catch it and score. It was pretty cool. I missed it. As you can tell, I missed those days.
Got real excited.
I did.
For a second.
I'd go back if I had ankle ligaments left. Good times. So anyway, Richie was phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal.
But yeah, I honestly didn't do too much digging into this. It's in Hastings. I know that. And obviously Sam Ruth is attempting some records, which will be fun to watch. I believe the school record from memory is, I say only, but I think it's about 344 for the 1500, and he's run 337 maybe. So it'd be interesting to see. Like, it's one thing doing it fresh, but after, because I can only assume he's going to try to do the 8, 15, and 3K, which would be insane. But you know, he's a freak athlete, so it would be possible. But that is a lot of rounds, and depending on when they're situated, could be quite difficult.
Generally, the 3 and the 8, that's not very doable. I think.
Yeah. I never tried to I stuck to the 800, and that was hard enough as it is. Nick tried the 15 and the 3 and almost pulled it off, but it's some interference.
Oh,
Didn't sit too well.
controversy.
Yeah.
Controversy.
Go watch the race. It's actually quite good to watch. Mai, what was your top event in the secondary schools?
I worked really hard. I actually quite liked discus.
Javelin, discus.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, not javelin. I'm way too unco for. Anyway,
I feel like discus is more
It was almost like playing the
coordination
violin.
based, no?
it's like
Doing the
throwing a
360
frisbee
or-
kind of thing. Oh, I didn't do that. I
Do
just
the
like,
360.
no. To be honest, I did my best to avoid secondary school nationals athletics champs because it
Really?
just scared me. Yeah.
It is the event that like crumbles people.
Yeah.
'Cause there are so many people there, and you get. I always said it. Secondary schools cross country and secondary schools like track and field,
Yeah.
the hardest events in New Zealand
100%.
because you
Yeah.
get people that aren't signed up to clubs, and you just get these freak athletes that show up on school athletics day because
Yeah.
everyone has to do athletics and cross country.
Yeah.
I think so.
Not anymore, but
not
yeah.
anymore. But like it was compulsory for a long time.
We got weak and socialist.
Yeah, so you get people coming out of the woodwork that just show up and naturally gifted, and
Just
yeah.
even something with, even if not everyone there is good, it is just a deeper field and there's just a lot of people.
yeah,
So,
massive crowds.
yeah. I think I did road race maybe only once or twice. And it was the year, I did it in year 12 and then didn't race in year 13 because of COVID. And it was in Tauranga when I was
Yeah.
in year 12, so I didn't have a good reason to not do it. And it was literally like Kirkwood's K, if you know where they all train. It was a version of laps around that, which was about like 1,500 metres from my house. So I literally warmed up from my house, did the race, threw up as I was going through the finishing chute,
Went
just
home.
kept on running and went home. I was like, nah, fuck, I'm out of here.
It's hilarious. National champs, yeah, see you later.
Yeah,
I'm going home.
literally, yeah. Projectile vomit just before I crossed the line, and then I was like, nah, I'm going home. I think my parents were there as well, like watching, and they were like, where did you go? I was like, oh,
Home.
I just left.
Yeah, have you seen the end of the bear hunt book? Yeah, that. You know, going on a bear hunt. It was that.
Disappeared
Yeah.
off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Lock the door under the bed covers. I'd agree with National Cross because my year 13 year I won Canterbury's by a long way and then finished 50th.
Yeah,
I just fucked out. And
Yeah.
it was.
I'd take New Zealand secondary schools cross is by far the hardest like secondary schools running event you'll
Just-
do.
Being in a pen is
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Like if you've come from,
200 people on
Yeah.
the start line,
yeah,
and you're used to what, like maybe 30 or 40,
yeah.
and it just jumps up significantly. Hardest event to win, they reckon, in the schools, because it's such a wide field as well. Like you go from, is it year 11 to year 13?
12.
Is
Yeah. It was like,
Is it age or is it
no, it's like under.
It is age, I
age?
think.
Yeah.
Might be
So you get
16,
so
17,
many-
18 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different people, and obviously we were fortunate enough to have Tanner and
Yeah. Well,
few other guys.
Actually, I think Pulford won. My year.
Dan Hoy, who was insane.
Where are they now? No.
Well, Tanner's at the Olympics.
Tanner's at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of Tanner and being sponsored, did he re-sign with Puma? Don't know.
Not sure.
There
I'd
was
say
a
so.
no comment. There was a plead the fifth, no comment.
No, I honestly don't know. I don't know when his contract's up. So
I have been so ready for some new shoes.
yeah,
To
a
come
lot of shoe fatigue.
Yeah, I just needed something And this
It's cool.
is the Puma Magmax 2 for those people who are not watching and are listening. We didn't get to see the sample of this
Yeah.
because there was no sample. I did get to see a unfinished version when I was in Boston in April, but it hadn't been fully completed. So Tom, you wrote a really good sort of first look review for the website. Andre rang me, who kind of runs the ship here in New Zealand. He's like, I learned more from that than I did from the tech sheet. Yeah.
Oh, it is our job.
It is a job. So yeah, what are you thinking?
What? I think it's a welcome update. They kind of kept similar tooling. And we know I don't know if it was intentionally made for Ned's run across Australia, but it was somewhat coincided with it. And that's basically what this show is for. I think the version 2 one we have here is more accommodating for like everyday training than the original model. The original model was just a lot of shoe.
Felt dead.
I felt like, there was no pop back. It was not the right shape for my foot anyway. I ran it a few times. It was nice when you're like a Monday shoe, when your legs are cooked from the week before and you just want something where you don't feel the ground. It's really nice in that sense. But I think they've softened up the foam a little bit, made it a little bit more responsive, which is always welcomed. That doesn't go too far.
My understanding is they add a little bit of EVA to the midsole. It just feels a little bit more compliant, a little more airy.
Yeah.
Like there's a little more space to fall into and come back out of.
Yeah. And then, I mean, good tread. Like Puma's always known for their tread, but I feel like they've put a little bit more lug underneath, which I guess if you want to go trail, like off-road, off the bend path, would hold up all right. I mean, it's to me, it screams back out ultra.
Yeah.
Like Arrowtown back out ultra, dig Hug Galley, Bottle Lake Forest to be perfect for that, because realistically, you don't need a whole lot of tread for that. You just want something that you're not going to feel the ground. And with the stretchier upper, it's going to allow for a little bit more foot swelling. We did find though that it's fit small.
Yeah, like I agree.
Yeah.
The toe on it seemed a bit stubby, and so the 8.5 was too short for me.
Yeah,
and I am an 8.5 in the Fastar, the DNE 3, and the Magnify.
So probably go up half the
So
size
maybe
on
go
your
up half.
typical.
And saying
Quite
that
a few of the Pumas have fit big in the past though, so that's just confusing.
but-
It's like,
Yeah.
Making it interesting for us.
pick a lane, guys. Come
Maya, you
on.
made a good point when you were getting it ready to go up online about the stable neutral comment,
Yeah.
because we were trying to, I guess, give it a label.
Yeah.
2025, everyone loves a label. Where did we land?
Oh, I think it definitely sits in the stable neutral category. You just put it on and you're like, oh, I feel held.
Yeah. Sidewalls. So sidewalls is the midsole coming up above the upper. So you kind of sit in this bucket seat kind of sandbox. The width of the midfoot makes it torsionally, quite strong.
Yeah.
One comment we made when we were doing the range showings a couple of weeks ago was that lots of shoes didn't have a shape. Where, if you're kind of watching on YouTube, I don't know if you can see, but this has like just a nice little sort of ramp, sort of high-ish under the rear foot, and then just kind of really nice gradual sort of arch shape, and then it kind of pulls away down towards the big toe, and that just proprioceptively, it probably just again makes it safe is a good word. Your arch just sits up against that sort of that kind of shape there, and I think when you're 48 mil or something,
46, 38.
when you're that high off the ground, we want to have as much inherent stability as we possibly can to make you feel stable and not create any extra instabilities, whether that's medial to lateral or kind of front to back. They have fixed, as you said, Tom, the volume in the upper, which was a real issue with the first version. There's no space in it.
Rub the shit out of the top of your toes.
The tongue is super thick.
Yeah. It's definitely more comfortable upper.
Yeah.
I feel like they've just tweaked the things that need to be tweaked, which was It's always nice when a brand kind of recognizes that and just tops it up.
15 grams lighter.
Yeah,
or
I
20
was just
grams
going to
lighter.
say, it's for what it is, 46 in the back.
Yeah.
And with the width through like the midfoot and everything, it is very light and it doesn't feel, and I was wearing probably a full or a size and a half too big when I tried it on because we haven't got the women's ones yet, and it doesn't feel clunky underfoot.
Yeah, so I think we might have talked about it, the kind of that fulcrum rock point. It feels like they've pulled it slightly further back. So when that initial contact, especially for us, because we do land kind of more in that midfoot area, and for me, it feels like you land and hit, and then it's already encouraging you towards the forefoot, where I felt like the old one with the kind of the weird shaped forefoot flaring, it was just a little bit kind of further back and you missed, and then it had heaps of toe spring at the end. So you kind of missed the roll and then you just got flung off the front. And there's
Fell off the end.
well, I'd kind of describe it as like dead space between, like in terms of the shaping in in version 1, where this has that nice feel of you just get that tip point off again. It's encouraging you forwards all the time. And again, that's individual. That's, the Clifton and the Bondi classic examples of that. That Hoka would describe it as the either the early stage or late stage kind of rocker. And that would be, in crude or layman's terms, that would be the but I'd probably more prefer it to be called the balance point, sort of that point where it starts to tip. So no, I mean at $310 or something.
Yeah,
Mate,
10,
that's really good value. I know a couple of the guys got a bunch of kilometres out of the first one. I expect the same for this. So
nice colorway.
what are you putting it up against?
Bondi, Cumulus, I guess. Oh, sorry, not Cumulus. Nimbus. I don't know. Nimbus is kind of.
Yeah.
They do have a new one dropping soon, but not sure. Like from what we saw on the range showing, it's not anything special. What else is there? That's probably it, eh?
Yeah, so it's not quite in the super shoe category.
Yeah.
It's in the high stacked.
It'd be like your
Neutral
Fresh
daily
Foam more
train.
as well. I
Yeah,
guess.
Fish Row more. No plate.
Nah, no plate, just a whole lot of foam.
Yeah. So I think all in all, we've got a couple of nice shoes coming or have arrived. We'll talk about the Voyager next week after Sam runs in it. We'll get some honest feedback after he runs 100k and out of the box. Before we do like to try and get some
Testing
done before we. So no.
So if he runs in it, he's been saying it's a bit too narrow for his foot.
Well, his foot is, like quite. It's almost wider than it is long. Well, you laugh, but
Yeah, no, it is.
yeah, that guy makes a bunion scared,
Bunion scared.
especially on his right foot. I love Sam. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we might have a review next week. Maybe he could jump on the podcast
Maybe
and he can give us lowdown on it.
if Bigfoot was short, it would be Sam. No, okay, I'll stop.
Oh,
I'll stop. Well, he's hairy enough.
Huh?
He's hairy enough. He's as hairy as we are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mate, you get hairy. You get hairy. I actually shave my chest. I feel way better.
which way do you shave your chest? Do you go up, like against the grain?
Nah, with it.
Yeah, okay.
Against it,
otherwise-
it's no good. I've done that.
Do you fully like shave it to the...
Nah,
Skin.
I have one of those Manscaped things. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
just-
that's right. Nut spray.
Yeah, nut spray. That's weird.
Deodorant for your nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Strange, yeah.
I mean, given that your skin absorbs stuff,
Yeah, I don't know if you want that.
do you want that being sprayed on your balls? Like, those things are there. That's,
Never tried it.
in an immature world, they're just the baby making walnuts. I don't know if I want to be spraying things on them.
Did
On
you?
the- Nah, fuck. You kidding me? You kidding me? Nah.
I remember when it showed up at work, you're like, what the fuck
What
is
the
this?
fuck is this? Well, because I asked Musson what razor I should buy, because I am quite hairy just in general, and the laser hair removal thing scares me. That thing's giving you something. It's like we're supposed to have it here, but so anyway,
Yeah.
he was like, you should buy this one, but it just came as a package, and I ended up with Yeah, a ball comb and, and ball spray.
Fuck, how much? How long are you letting it grow out to get him need a fucking comb?
I don't know. I was like, Jesus,
For your
Jesus,
nuts.
we got a long way to go. Maybe we should make that part of sex ed. Just,
Puke care.
puke care.
Should be in every school. You must buy a manscaped
Yeah, well, just
before you start
we're
university.
out. No, just come on, guys, sort it out.
Oh, jeepers.
Anyway,
Yeah.
on that note, I don't think I have anything else to add.
I'll leave it at that.
I think we've added enough value to these kind people's weeks, or no value at all.
Probably
Let us
not.
know if you listen to this during the spectacle. It would be pretty funny if you ran 100Ks. This or 21, I guess, would be more appropriate. Hopefully not on repeat.
No, well, a
It's
couple
a
of
lot
people,
of episodes to get through.
a couple of people
hours.
last night did say they have back-to-back a couple,
What?
which is pretty weird. But I'm here for it.
I was on YouTube the other day, and it popped up
Oh.
like on the ad bits, and I was like, "Fuck, maybe I should click on one." Just clicked on it, and like the first 10 minutes, like, nah, I can't turn this off. Just stop listening to it. I was like, "Fuck, I can't hear myself on camera." I always think I sound so much more enthusiastic than I do, and then I'm like, okay.
I think you've got way better in the last 8
I
months.
see where the
I
monotone.
reckon he's got better.
I think we
So
should start
come
doing
from.
some voice warm-ups before we start recording.
Oh,
You
yeah.
were singing
scales
before we
and stuff.
started today.
Yeah, what it's like
Yeah, well, you guys were shitting on me, but
yellow pepper, red pepper, green pepper.
yeah, or like. No, 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 no,
I'm
no,
not.
no.
I'm not doing that.
I don't know.
I'll do the actor warm ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what do you have to? There's like a phrase of words you can use where it uses all the vowels and consonant sounds and you have to, and you're on like repeat to
You're
warm you.
supposed to do like mouth
Yeah.
stretches and stuff.
I did do theatre sports.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was fun. I'd do it again. Although I think as an adult, you'd be worried about what people actually thought. Whereas when you're a kid or a teenager, I just fucking didn't care. There's some fun games though. Maybe we should do that at staff party one time. There's some fun games. Fun theatre sports games. Tommy's like, nope, not doing that. Not doing that. If you love theatre sports, why don't you just tell us in the comments? Anyway, I'm done. I'm finished.
Picking me the poll
Yeah.
for the week.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Eat your veggies.
Bye.